All right, let's jump right in. We're gonna break down just one chapter of One Piece today. But man, what a chapter. We're talking chapter 12. It's not just some random side quest. This chapter is basically a perfect little story that shows you everything that makes One Piece so legendary.
And this little guy right here, yeah, he's pretty much the soul of this whole chapter. But before we get to his story, we've got to meet the bad guys who are about to crash this party.
Okay, so picture this. You've got this port town, and it's been totally taken over by this crew of chaotic, clown-themed pirates. And their captain? He's right in the middle of it all, and he is not happy.
This is Captain Buggy. He's got a real taste for the dramatic, you know? But his temper is, well, it's short. And right now, he is furious because our heroes, Luffy, Zoro, and Nami, have been making his crew look like a bunch of fools. So, he's ready to put on a big, terrifying show to prove a point.
And of course, what's a big show of force without a main event, right? So Buggy just screams at his crew to bring out the headliner. Get ready for his wild animal show.
And there he is. I mean, look at this entrance. This just shows you how over the top these pirates are. This is Mohji the Lion Tamer, and he's riding his giant lion, Richie. The crowd goes wild. Mohji steps up and has just one little question for his captain. Permission to go take Roronoa Zoro's head? Yikes. So casual about it.
So while all that's happening, while Buggy's crew is going nuts, our main guy Luffy has got himself into, well, let's just say he's in a bit of a tight spot.
Yeah, he's literally stuck in a cage that Buggy's crew left behind, and his only company? This little white dog who keeps trying to bite his face off every time he just tries to say hi. I mean, that is classic Luffy, right? Trying to make friends even when he's trapped in a cage.
And really, this is just peak Monkey D. Luffy. You've got a guy whose body is made of rubber, he's got this huge heart, this massive dream of becoming the king of the pirates, and he's currently being beaten by a small metal cage. It's the perfect summary of who he is. Giant dreams and absolutely ridiculous situations.
But just when you think he's done for, who shows up? Their new treasure-obsessed navigator, Nami. And check it out, she actually managed to steal the key to the cage, like right from under Buggy's nose. Freedom is so close.
Luffy reaches out for it, but you gotta watch this. In a split second, that little guard dog just launches itself, snags the key right out of the air, and yep, swallows it whole. I'm not kidding. The one and only key that could get him out is now in the dog's stomach. Just wow.
And just then, as if on cue, the town mayor comes running in. He's yelling at them to leave the dog, whose name is Choo-Choo, by the way, alone. And as he starts helping out a wounded Zoro, the whole mood of the scene just changes. He starts to explain what's really going on here.
This is really where the chapter gets its emotional punch. See, this isn't just some mean little dog. Choo-Choo's not just being aggressive. He's standing guard. He has a purpose, and he is not going to let anything or anyone get in his way.
So the mayor tells them this pet food store, it belonged to his best friend. He and Shushu, they built this place together. And you can just feel it in this image. This little shop was everything to them. It was their whole world, you know? 10 years of memories packed into one tiny building.
Nami, trying to be optimistic, asks if maybe the owner is just hiding with everyone else. But the mayor has to give them the bad news. The heartbreaking news, really. 3 months ago, his friend got sick, and he never made it back from the hospital.
And this is the part that just gets you. The mayor thinks Choo-Choo is smart. He knows his master isn't coming back. So he's not just waiting around. He's protecting. He's guarding that shop because it's his treasure. It's the only thing he has left of the person he loved more than anything. So you have this really heavy, emotional moment, and then it is just completely shattered by this massive roar that echoes through the streets. Yep, the wild animal show has arrived. I mean, just look at the size difference here. Mohji and Richie are absolutely huge. They completely tower over Luffy's little cage and, of course, the incredibly brave Choo-Choo. It's about to go down. And this single image tells the whole story, doesn't it? You've got this massive, snarling lion, just raw power on one side. And on the other, one tiny dog, not backing down, ready to protect what matters most against a foe he can't possibly beat.
Mohji keeps bragging that he can tame any animal, but he just doesn't get it. He can't understand Choo-Choo's loyalty, and it makes him furious. So he just screams this horrible, brutal command, "Then die!"
Get him, Richie! So Richie charges forward. There's this huge roar. The sound of the crash is just massive. But, and here's the best part, he misses the dog completely. It's this amazing, almost poetic moment of failure. Richie smashes straight through Luffy's cage instead, just blowing it to pieces. Mohji, in trying to crush this loyal little dog, has accidentally freed the one person he was supposed to be hunting. I mean, you couldn't write a better twist than that. Luffy lands on his feet, totally unharmed. He just kind of dusts himself off, and this huge, determined grin just spreads across his face. Just like that, in a single moment, the entire situation has been flipped on its head.
He cracks his knuckles, and you can just see it. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He says, "Okay, time to kick all of these clowns' butts." And then he adds, "And I'm gonna make that thief, Nami, our navigator." He's free, he's angry, and he is ready to go to bat for his friends.
So you see, this chapter is way more than just a fight scene. It uses Chuchu's amazing story of loyalty to ask a question that really is at the heart of all of One Piece. For Chuchu, his treasure was a pet food store. For Luffy, his treasure is his friends and his dream. And it really makes you think. It leaves you with that one big question. What is the treasure that's truly worth fighting for?